over the course of the project, we made investigations in the university environment, and basically the most important lack of knowledge is in the building integrated modeling and those skills that are related to simulation softwares that gives the capacity and the skills for civil engineers or architects to measure and highlight how efficient a building will be. So this knowledge is really crucial, and attached to it actually the next most important skill will be the knowledge of the life cycle assessment and those building certification systems that give the direction for the efficient buildings for the future.
With regards to skill gaps that are identified and that are urgent to address, the most challenging one, the interdisciplinarity of the works. If you are going to sustain the built environment, then you want to save energy, but you also have to use the right materials, the right digitization measures, etc. And the combination of that is using quite a lot of craftsmen and professions involved, and they have to work together. And in order to work together, you have to be on the same line of skills, so to say, on the same level of skills. And what we found that when it goes wrong, then often one or two or professions do not have the same level of skills as the rest of the team, and that's causing a lot of damage, so to say. And we have identified several measures for that. One measure is to look to the front runners and to find out what are their skills and how do they address this challenge, and then translate it to the group that is behind the front runners, so to say, and make it accessible by training and upskilling.
We identified specifically gaps in site manager and gaps by the bricklayer. Those are the biggest missing professions, both in the Czech Republic and also in Slovakia. The measures in the Czech Republic, we identified 10 measures to be performed, and in Slovakia we identified 12 measures to be performed. First, we started with changing phase of construction industry, and then we identified measures related to governmental bodies, and it should start with strategy of development of the construction industry in the Czech Republic. In Slovakia, measures are related to the vocational trainings to be performed in Slovakian high schools, the professional ones.
The main issue is the knowledge and skills of both construction workers and engineers, architects, so both blue and white collar professionals in Croatia. So that's the main part, and when you go and look at the details how to resolve that, there are several steps. First of all, we need to modernize the training programs, both for blue collar and white collar workers. Then we have to attract them. And by attracting them, I mean that we need to create jobs for them. If they see the benefits, they will come to the training. At the moment when we did status quo analysis for Croatia, there was no asking for trained construction workers on energy renovations or new build NZEPs. Actually, and that's the big issue in Croatia, and we tried to write steps and measures how to rectify this. Another issue is that we have a lot of foreign coming from East Asia, coming from North Africa, which are not familiar with the construction typology and are not as skilled as they should be for the requirements we set up in Croatia for both renovation and ZEPs again. So that's the issue, how to train existing workers, how to create demand for them, and also how to train foreign workers, which basically in a lot of cases don't know the language, don't know the construction tradition. And we created measures on basically these main issues.
We translated the skill needs into 5 levels of requirements, so that based on your profession you can see, for example, for heat pumps, I need to be on level 2. For isolation measures, I need to be on level 4, etc. And that methodology was further developed in several other projects, and in the Build Up Skills Netherlands project we utilized it to make sure that every actor involved in the value chain gets a proper radar or spider diagram to find out where am I now, what are my current skills, and how can I develop myself, upskill myself to the desired skill levels that are recommended, again, by the frontrunners in the Netherlands. It can be utilized by other countries because as part of the work we have developed a small booklet where the methodology applied was fully documented, including an Excel file that countries can use. And after the project closed, because the project is closed already quite some time, we have applied it again in the Netherlands in another sector, in the automotive, and there we further refined the methodology, so within a few months an updated version will become available.
This measure is typically linked with the construction industry. Czech roadmap was linked with the highest or largest construction companies in the Czech Republic, and through a common code of conduct we would like to perform this measure.
This implementation is already in progress. So we in the university, we already started those subjects that enroll students within these areas. We give those softwares that they can learn how to use and how to simulate and how to measure these important data. And of course we provide this for architects and for engineers already out in the market. So these postgraduate courses are already there to reach.
The issue is that the existing company owners, existing craftsmen, they know they lack some knowledge and skills. So this is a big step forward already from the situation 10 years ago. They know they can work on it and they can improve their skills and knowledge and basically competencies. The other issue is that in Croatia we don't have real centers of competences related to thermal insulation, related to masonry construction, related to other parts of building envelopes. We have centers of competences for renewables. First of all, as one of our measures was, we need to create centers of competences. Then we need to create demand. If young people or their parents see that there is a lot of demand in this field, I'm sure that there will be much more interest for entering this VET schools in the field of energy efficiency or building envelope related work. We have some evidence related to earthquake that struck Croatia in 2020, where entering the media, both social media and mainstream media, the topics related to earthquake became popular. We saw the effect on university related entries. So basically we got much more interest from newcoming students. We got better students coming into university just because we got into the media related to the earthquake. I see the connection. We can do something similar with energy efficiency, building envelope and VET schools.